Hi y'all, welcome to Donna's Farmhouse Kitchen. Today I thought I'd jump on here and make you a really quick dessert before we head off to the winery. By the time we get back, it'll be ready, or pretty close. I'm going to make you a chocolate eclair cake. Now you know I've made you the key lime eclair cake, and at Christmas time be looking for my special eclair cake. It is a peppermint eclair cake. So it's gonna be really good. But today we're just gonna make the chocolate eclair cake. You're gonna need 2 boxes of the 3.3 ounce white chocolate pudding. A lot of people use vanilla pudding. I like to use the white chocolate. So we're gonna start off with that. And you're gonna need 4 cups of milk. Okay. And then we're going to add the 4 cups of milk. Let me see which one I want to start with. I have 2 containers of milk and I need to get rid of some of this. We don't drink a whole lot of whole milk in this house. This is definitely one of my favorite desserts. Okay. Okay. Out real good right there. This is probably second in line to the tiramisu. So we're gonna whisk this up. This may take a minute or 2, so I'm gonna come right back after I get this nice and thick. Okay, I have the pudding done. What I did was I did it to the box directions. So what you do is you beat it for 2 minutes and then put it in the fridge for 5 minutes. And then you have like a soft pudding. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a tub of Cool Whip and you're going to fold in the Cool Whip. And we don't want to leave any behind. So let's get this folded in. And you're going to be putting this in a 9 by 13 pan. Yum, yum. I think my favorite part of this is the Cool Whip. But we just fold it until it's completely combined. This takes a second or 2, but you want to make sure that your Cool Whip is nice and thawed out. I just leave mine in the fridge and it does the trick. And I'm trying to get it thoroughly mixed. And this looks like a whole lot of pudding, doesn't it? It is, really. I mean, it is quite a bit, but considering you're putting it in a 9 by 13 pan, you'll need it. You'll really need it. Okay. I think that's good enough. If it's swirled in there, the pudding swirled in with the Cool Whip, you know, it's okay. It's quite all right. Okay. Now we're going to take our graham crackers, and I'm using the Honey Made graham crackers, and this is a 14.4 ounce box. So it calls for a, let's see, it calls for a 16. I knew it said 16 ounce, and I don't think they necessarily make them anymore. They've cut down the boxes. So let's start off by putting a layer of the graham crackers. Yeah, you should be able to see me pretty well. I'm gonna move this a little closer for you. So do a layer of graham crackers, and I'm going to break these up. I think I'm gonna go this way though. There we go. There. So we have our layer of graham crackers. Perfect. You know that made my OCD happy, right? Have it nice and perfect. And then we're gonna do a layer of the pudding. And I'm wanting to get it everywhere, huh? Well, that didn't make my OCD happy. It's okay. That's what paper towels are for. Now, the recipe does say to leave this in the, I've got to get this up. This is going to drive me crazy. Leave it in the fridge for like 12 hours. So I don't know if it'll be in there quite that long before I bust into it. But at the end of the video, I'm going to have a picture of the end result. So you'll get to see what the end result looks like. It's nice when it's nice and firm and you know, it's been in there for like 12 hours and you can cut nice clean slices. I don't know if that's going to be the case today. By the time I want to get into this. I'm going to make my layers pretty thick here, I think. I may not even use all of the graham crackers today. We'll see. Okay. I'll keep going in the same direction. This is something to me that isn't overly sweet. At least not to me. I'm wondering now. Okay. Do some more pudding. We probably will end up using all the graham crackers. I'm not sure if we're going to use all the pudding, but we'll use all the graham crackers. Let me see if I can get this moving a little bit quicker. You could use this for a nice little dip for fruit if you wanted to. That would taste so good. Dip some strawberries in it. That'd be wonderful. You could have it for a dip for cookies even. Have like little shortbread cookies and something like that. Dip that in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and use up the pudding. At least the majority of it. This bowl makes it a little difficult to handle because it's kind of heavy. It's a pretty heavy bowl. Now, if the grandbaby was here, which she would love doing this, and this would be a great recipe for the kids to do, she would be licking the bowl. I have a video of her, and I think I'm going to post it in the next day or so, of her licking one of the bowls that we did recently. So I think it's something we did last week, but she was just licking that bowl. She just loved that. And this. Because I happened to use the same spatula, and she was having a good old time. And that's what it's all about. You know, I mean, just enjoying them and them having a good time and being kids. And that's what it's all about. Okay, so my cracker just broke on me. Let's see if we can, which actually worked out pretty good there. Now let me get the other package of cookies out. But be sure and look for the Christmas edition of Eclair cake. That is going to be so wonderful. And I have another dessert that's very similar to what I'm going to do with the Eclair cake. Well, that worked out great, didn't it? Okay, now what we're going to do, I'm going to take a quick moment to pop this in the microwave. And what it is the creamy milk chocolate frosting. Okay, you want to take this off and you're going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute. That's all it takes. Then we're going to come back and we're going to stir this and then pour it all over. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. And of course it's hot. It's not too bad, obviously. I'm still holding it. But stir it really good. Now we're not going to use the whole thing. But we're going to stir it real good. And then we're going to pour it all over the top. Now some people make an icing. This is so simple that there's no reason to make an icing, to be honest with you. So, and I don't pour all of it. I mean, you can pour all of it if you really like the chocolate. I don't like a whole lot of chocolate. But, so I like a nice thin layer. And then we just spread it all over. Okay. I have probably made this dessert here more than any dessert I've ever made. Probably because it is so simple. It's a great crowd pleaser. And they just always love it. And that's all there is to this. So very simple to make. Very simple. And so very good. So I hope you will try this. And as you can see, I still have some icing left. So you don't have to use the whole thing, but if you want to, go for it. So thank you so very much. Thank you for sharing my videos. And at the end of this video, I will have a picture of how it turns out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love you bunches.